Hey guys, my name's Connor Bogan. I'm a freshman at St. Augustine Prep, and I've been playing the violin for about 4 to 5 years. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to play the violin, some basics, and as well as how to play a couple basic songs that you guys probably all know very well. Let's get started. So, here's some things you would want to know before you start really playing your violin, and this goes for the strings in general. So, as you can see, I have 4 beautiful strings right here. It's main part of the violin. It's where you play. So the string that I have my finger on right now, as you can see, it's on the very far right from me, but on the left on the screen, it's the E string. It's the lightest string, so it makes the lightest sound. Right below it, right here, you have the A string. It makes a little bit of a lower sound than the E. Right below that, you have the D string, which makes a little bit lower sound than the A. And then below the D, you have the not the A, you have the G, which is the lowest out of all 4 of them, and it makes the lowest sound. So for all these strings, for each, you start, so basically it's like this. And for in between, when you go, so with the finger rings, you go from first 1 finger, 2 fingers, and 3 fingers. The 4th finger is exactly the same as an open string, so every time you put a finger down, it makes a higher sound than it did prior. So it'll be like this. Just a quick clarification for some stuff I'll say in this video. So for the finger rings, you're gonna want equal spacing in between all your notes so they sound right. As you can see, I have like whole steps, enough room in between all my fingers. So you're gonna want a decent amount of space. You're gonna want to probably, I'd say, like a little, like a whole step in between all your fingers, so they sound right. Except for the 4th finger, you're gonna want that to be close. But the only exception to that is the low 2nd fingers, in which case you'll put it a little lower, so it'll sound like that. And for high 3rd fingers, which will be higher, which will sound like this, which will be a little higher than normal. So yeah, that's with the spacing. Now I'll talk about the musical I'll talk about like some notes where I will say I'm playing like a B or a C or something like that. That is something called the musical alphabet, in which case the open string marks notes on the violin, and for each one, the musical alphabet, it's called the musical alphabet. It goes from A to G. There's no H, and it stops at G. So with G, I would play open G. I would play an A, a B, a C, and to prove that I'm doing this right, what's the next note above it? Open D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, and then open E, and then it keeps going from there. So just so you know, that's what I'm going to be going with for this video, and that's what I'm talking about. So I hope that helped you understand some of the stuff that I'm going to talk about in this video. So after you've learned that, you're ready to start playing some songs. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to teach you guys some I decided to pick some rock pieces to play for you guys. I'm going to teach you guys how to play them step by step. And they are pretty well known. You probably heard them at least once, if not many times. The first one I'm going to do is Jump by Van Halen. This is the keyboard solo that starts at the very beginning, goes through most of the song. It goes a little something like this. So what you're going to want to do to start it is you're going to want to play an open E string. You're gonna want to put one finger on the E, which is an F, which is an F. You're gonna want to put 3 fingers on the A string, which is a D, which is like right below open A. Then you're gonna want to play the D again. You're gonna want to play the open E again. You're gonna want to play the open E again. Then you're gonna want to play the first finger, which is an F. Then you're gonna want to play the D. Then you're gonna want to put your first finger on the A. This is new, and it's a B. You're gonna want to play that again. You're gonna want to play. You're gonna want to take your finger off of the A and play 2 open A strings. And when you put it all together, it should sound like this. Now, when you practice that a couple times, you can also play it. You can also play it You can also play it lower. It's the same. It sounds the same, but it's just a little bit lower in tone. So I would try that. And once you practice that a little bit, you could add some other stuff to it as well if you want to get creative with it. So let's continue with some other songs as well. So the next song we're gonna do is the Seven Nation Army bass solo. In the song Seven Nation Army, I played this. This is one of the first songs I learned to play. It's really simple. All you have to do is do a first finger on the D, which is an E. You're gonna play it like in a rhythm like this. Then you're gonna want to play a third finger, which is a G. Then you're gonna want to go back to the E. Then you're gonna want to play an open D or a fourth finger D, which sounds exactly the same. I'll demonstrate it here. That's the open D, and this is the fourth finger D. It sounds exactly the same. I would recommend doing the fourth finger because then you gotta play a couple of notes on the G string. So you're gonna want to go play the D. You're gonna want to play third finger on the G string, which is a C. Then you're gonna want to play second finger, which is a B. And then you're gonna want to play the same first part again, which is like this. And then so the new part is this, which is essentially a C, a D, a C again, and a B. It's basically just the same notes in a different order. So in the end, it should sound like this when you practice it a little bit. And I would get a feel for the instrument itself by just playing notes on it to see how they sound, develop an ear so you can tell the difference between what notes you're playing. So in the end, it should sound like this. Sorry. And then you play it again, and then you can play as many times as you want, and then it'll get faster. So yeah, that's Seven Nation Army. Okay, so thanks for watching. That's going to be it for this video. I hope this helped you learn some basic techniques for the violin, how to play it, and how to play some songs. I would really recommend picking up the violin if you're looking into how to play an instrument. One, it's really fun to learn how to play one, and two, you definitely will get chicks, trust me. Yeah, but it's a fun experience playing an instrument. I hope this maybe convinced you into learning how to play one, or learning how to play the violin in particular. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.